What is up? What is up? How's it
Yeah.
going,
Where's my
Corey?
damn jersey? Where's my damn jersey, baby? The NBA champions, B. The NBA champions. The NBA champions. The 2024 NBA champions right here. This guy. Not the MVP, but he got the monkey on his back. Hey, let me close the door real quick so my family stop bothering me. We here right now, B. Let's get the show started, baby. House divided. I'm Corey
Man,
Hilliard. You know who that man is. Me, Casa Sukasa. We jumping right into this thing. B Hill, talk to me, man. Talk to me, baby.
the floor is
Talk
yours,
to me.
Corey.
It's mine.
Corey, this is yours, brother.
Ah,
Man, you guys are the undisputed champions. There's no dispute against it. There's nothing that I can say. There's no hate. There might be a little smidge of hate, man, because I freaking can't stand you guys. And I absolutely hate the fact that it was number 18 for you guys, and we're still at 17. And yeah, we're gonna get into a little bit more of that. Corey, this is your day, my guy. This has been your week. This has been everything since your team has won. Corey, the floor is yours.
B, after the past 2 years, I mean, look, we've been doing this show for a year. We remember last year, right? Both of our teams being in the conference finals. That pain, that hurt. The year before that, being in the finals, losing to the Golden State Warriors. That pain, that hurt. Being in the Eastern Conference Finals year after year, and then to have the season that we had, 64 wins, one of the best margin of victories. I think the fifth best margin of victory in the history of the NBA. And to get to the finals and to hear everybody tell me that the Dallas Mavericks are going to beat us.
Man.
This is, I've witnessed Boston win 2 championships in my lifetime, 2008 and this one. This one is sweet. This is the sweetest one, man. This one
Really?
is a sweet one. Yeah, because
Really?
I got to watch Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum grow up.
Even
And they
though that, yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
They
That's fair. I
those
like
those
that.
two guys took a lot of shit from Kendrick Perkins and
They
everybody in the
did.
national media wanting to break them up, saying that they couldn't
Absolutely.
do it together. Not like I said, not being able to get over the hump, and just so much shit was talked about those two guys, B. And to watch them just grow up and figure it
Well,
out
what
and
they gonna say
graduate.
now? What
What
they
they
gonna say
gonna
now?
say now, baby?
What they
What
got to
they
say now,
gonna
man?
say now?
What they got to say now?
The
Ain't
craziest
got no.
thing, man, it's been almost like a week and a half, almost like 2 weeks or something, bro. But it's all been like just one big day to me since we won. You know what I mean? Like every day, just watching a parade, the locker room celebration, just watching them move and operate on social media. Everybody carrying around a trophy. Joe Mazzulla took the trophy out to the streets of Boston, went to the restaurant, sat it down right there in the middle of the table. Fans are walking up, taking pictures. It's just something, man. Like, I mean, you recently been through this in 2020 when y'all won, right?
Well, not really
So
because it was COVID, so
it
we
was
didn't get to
COVID,
do
but
no
but
celebrations or
but
nothing. It was
still, but still, like
wait.
you're the
That's,
kings of the
li-
NBA.
hey, hey. I'm not worried. That to me, getting the chip, man. I don't need all that extra parade. I don't need none of that stuff.
Yeah, you just
I'm
want
kind.
bragging rights.
Yeah. I just now I can talk shit the rest of the year. You know what I mean? I got you all this year and all next year. Everything else. Um, man, I do want to get your opinion on this though, Corey. Jason Tatum, man, did he get absolutely hoed not getting the MVP? In your opinion? I mean, you got the Tatum jersey there. Did he deserve it over Jaylen Brown, or do you think that because the media made a big deal about Jaylen Brown, talked about that and everything, do you think that played a part in him getting the MVP? What's your thoughts on that? I'd love to hear it.
Oh man, I think Jaylen Brown made the more impactful plays. I think Jason was the best player, man. He led the team in points, assists, and rebounds in the finals. I mean,
Okay.
he's the only
Okay.
player to ever do that and not win the trophy. I think LeBron James, Magic Johnson, and somebody else who's really, really good, like a top 10 player all time, have done that in the finals and not won finals MVP. So in that sense, he kind of got hoed. Let's just be
LeBron
honest.
never not won Finals MVP.
No, I'm
LeBron always
saying
won Finals.
no, I'm saying he's on a list of guys that have led their team in
Oh,
points, assists, and
oh,
rebounds in the
I got you.
finals.
And he's the only one that didn't get MVP.
And didn't get Finals MVP. So to me, in that sense, he got hoed, right? What up, Stephen G?
What's going on, Stephen?
Hoed, right? But if you look at that Finals and who made the timely shots, who locked down Luka, who did all of the dirty work, it was definitely Jaylen Brown. My vote would have went to Jaylen Brown.
Okay. I like that's fair, because it's kind of like that year that Andre Iguodala won it with the Golden State Warriors. You know what I mean? Whenever the Golden State Warriors won that chip, he got hoed. He got hoed, but Andre Iguodala made probably the singular most important play of that postseason to win his team that championship that year. So kind of like what you're saying, you take Jaylen Brown off this Boston Celtics team, probably not winning a chip.
Right. You can say the same for Jason. I mean, he led him in points, assists, and rebounds. You know,
you can, man. I don't know, man. I just think it kind of lets the media kind of feed into their narrative about Jason Tatum now, man. It's going to be kind of like what Steph Curry went through until Jason Tatum actually gets that Finals MVP. Like you have to leave beyond a shot, because to me, Jason Tatum is like a otherworldly type player. He's better than Jaylen Brown, man. Come on, let's just call it what it is. Jason Tatum is head and shoulders a better basketball player than Jaylen Brown. Can you agree or disagree to that?
I'd agree with that. I just think the margin that people had for them isn't as big as what it is, right?
Right.
You can't say clear and it's not so much clear and shoulders. Is he better? Yeah, but I think Jaylen Brown over the years has closed that gap on him.
Okay.
I think Jaylen Brown has gotten considerably more better than he was when he first came to the league.
Okay, but it's still head and shoulder. There's a gap, man. There's a gap.
Okay.
Let's call it what it is. There's a gap, bro.
There's a gap. If there's a gap, there's a gap. I'll tell you this: the one thing about Jaylen Brown, in the big moments, he doesn't get in his head like Jason does. In the big moments, he's a killer.
That's
fair. I think that's what people like about him better than what they like about Jason Tatum.
That's fair.
Jason Tatum's my guy. I only got one Celtics jersey from this team, and it is Jason Tatum. So in that sense, he is the best player. He's the guy, right?
That's your guy.
The second best player is a dog. He's a dog.
Y'all got a couple of dogs on that team. That's why y'all won the chip.
Yeah.
Just call it what it is.
Yeah.
Drew Holiday's a dog. Like rough. Like get all up in there. Jaylen Brown, dog. Jason Tatum, dog.
After
that, you got some little puppies on there, man, that want to be dogs, but they're gonna grow into some dogs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're little puppies right now, but they just want to chip, so they got you know what I mean? That's like their little treat and everything. They're good to go now. It might turn into some dogs. You know what I mean? You might have a squad full of dogs. I absolutely hate you guys. I can't stand it. It's freaking crap.
It's
terrible.
So beautiful, man.
I just got to keep it to the way it is. Stephen G, he's got a question for you, man. Go ahead and hit me with it now, Stephen.
Yeah, let's do it now, bro. Yeah, we're flexible. We can move around.
Yeah, we move around. Make this show. Man, go ahead, Corey. If you would, pull up the draft board for us. That way we can take a look.
Okay.
Man.
Caruso is the dog.
Man, how do you think Kelly Maxwell feels about coming to OU?
You can talk about that while I pull it. Go ahead.
Corey don't want to hear about this one. He don't want to hear about it. She was saved. She got saved. She got to experience what it's like to be a champion. And I thank Kelly Maxwell for coming to OU and helping us win this fourth in a row. That picture from Stanford, though, she's just come on down. Just come on down. We got a spot ready to go for her. You know what I mean? It's ready. Come get this fifth in a row, man. I'm calling it now. I'm just going to say it over the airways, and then we'll get back into our regularly scheduled programming. The Oklahoma Sooners in softball, they're going to win it. They're going to win it all again next year. I just want to let everybody know that. 5 in a row. We've never seen 4, so why not get 5? You know what I mean? Hell, while you're at it, Kennedy's got 2 years left. 6. Let's just get 6 in a row, Corey. Dynasty.
Are you done yet?
Okay.
God.
I love that Kelly Maxwell came to the Sooners. I love it. It worked out. Match made in heaven. I was telling my guy Corey right here all year long they was going to win it all. All right.
All right. Well, let's talk about the girl Kennedy from Stanford. Is that a done deal?
Not yet, man, but we working on it. Don't worry, man. Where else she gonna go? Why would she want to go anywhere else?
I
You're
hope
not
she
gonna.
don't go to y'all. I hope, man. I hope y'all don't.
Why?
Because it's the
Great
Cougars,
players want
man.
to play for great coaches, and Patty
Okay.
Gasso, it don't get no better.
Okay.
She's the GOAT. They
Which
want to
we
play
all.
for the. They want to play for the GOAT. Okay, so just respect it. That's why. That's why we just out
Here's
here.
some other teams. She can go to Florida. She can go to Texas. Thank you, Stephen G, for throwing
Why
that
would
out.
she want to do and take an L to OU again?
Hmm.
They want to lose to us again? Is that what you're telling me? You really want to do that? That's what you want to do? Okay.
Those are our main three. So hopefully she
Okay.
picks one of the other two. Other
It's
than
gonna
that,
be
yeah.
OU. Look at the other teams and then look at OU,
All
buddy.
right. You ready to talk about this? Let's
All
knock
right.
this part out real quick.
I'm ready, man. I just want to shout out to the Frenchmen, man. They are balling tonight.
Yeah, France, they
M-
can play some basketball. They came in
MB
second last year in the FIBA.
NBA is getting more international by the day, man. There's way more international players. Like, remember back in the day when you had your Peja Stojakovic's and the Hito Turkoglu's and those type of players, and your Manu Ginobili's and the Tony Parkers of the world. Those were kind of the players that like bridged that gap over to the players that we're seeing today. Like you got your Luka Doncic's, you got your Nikola Jokic, Corey. I mean, it used to be like you could sit there and like if you know how they do the USA versus like the overseas players and stuff like that at the All-Star game.
Yeah, yeah.
That overseas squad, man, it's a problem. It's a big problem. It
Look, man.
really is.
Yeah, France has got
Especially the young players. They got some guys.
they got 3 out of the top 6 picks right now.
That's insane. That's absolutely insane.
Yeah.
All I'm saying, Corey, is the NBA is becoming a global brand, and the international player and the international pool that they're getting nowadays is at like an all-time high, man. They're getting
Yeah.
Luka Doncic's growing on trees over there, bro. You see what I'm saying? Well, maybe
Yeah.
not Luka. That was disrespectful to Luka because he's a different type of animal. But you get what I'm saying? Like those type of players, those type of dudes, they're skilled. They can shoot. They're very sound basketball players coming in, and it's just like,
I don't know what it is about French dudes either, but if you look at Rudy Gobert, he's got those long arms, right? Like this Zachary Risache, Alex Starr, even the Tajan Salon guy. All 3 of those dudes have really, really long arms. They all have the same body build type. It's just that Rudy Gobert is like maybe 6 or 7 inches taller than all of those guys, but it's all the same body build, which is weird to me. You know what I mean? It's the same kind of long defensive guy, and they all can shoot, they all can dribble, they all can slash and get to the rim and dunk. France,
I'm just gonna shout out. I love the pick at number 4, Stephon Castle going to the San Antonio Spurs. Sorry, I freaking got muck mouth there for a second. Couldn't freaking talk. But no, Stephen Castle. Yeah. Stephen Castle from UConn, the point guard, man. He's an absolute baller. Pairing him with Wembanyama, and then they come down here and you see the Spurs. They get Rob Dillingham, another point guard out of Kentucky. He was kind of like their 6th man at Kentucky this last year in college. Absolute, like, he's going to be a baller. He's going to be a player, man. So I kind of like, and I hate at the same time because I can't stand the Spurs. Man, they're just doing Spur things, man.
They're surrounding the big fella there, Wembanyama, with some shooters, bro.
They just said, who did my Lakers just draft? We just drafted. Who did my Lakers get? Scroll down here, bud. I got to see this. Are you scrolling?
Dalton Knecht from Tennessee. Can you not see it? Is it popping up?
Who in the hell is that? Who is this?
I know who this is.
Is he a baller?
He's decent. Yeah, he can play, bro. He can play. He'll dunk on you. He's athletic. Let's see.
Not a great rebounder or a defender. Terrible. Right there. Look at the weakness. He's not a great rebounder or a defender, but he's also carried by a huge burden for the Volunteers. He's a good physical tool to continue to improve it on that end of the floor. So his awareness off the ball evolves. Man, I don't need this. This ain't what I need.
The verdict. You got to read the verdict. You want me to read it?
Go ahead.
Knecht scored more prolifically in the SEC than he did the season before in the Big Sky. He averaged 21.7 points per game last season and has been one of this draft's fastest risers. He put up games of 40 and 37 points respectively against Kentucky and Purdue.
Okay.
And he was spectacularly consistent on the offensive end, stepping up in big moments all season long. So there you go.
Knecht is he's the top overall all-around scorer in this class and carried Tennessee last season with his shot-making power. Okay. All right, never mind. Never mind. Maybe we don't need him to rebound. Maybe we got something else up our sleeve. Hell,
you got a bucket getter. The dude can get a bucket. He's the best overall scorer in the draft.
I'll take a guy that can get some buckets. Maybe this is JJ Redick doing things early on in his coaching career. That's
drafting a white dude that can that can play offense.
I'm just saying.
Hey, I like it, man.
I didn't say, but I'm just saying.
Well, what was y'all's biggest problem last year?
Shooting.
Can't
shoot. Brick. We was building brick houses all over LA last year for the homeless people, man. We was building them all up for them. You know what I mean? They living good out there.
Yeah.
That's okay. All right, I like it then. I'm a little bit.
Cool with it? You cool
I gotta go watch. Well, I gotta go watch some film on them. I didn't really catch a whole lot of Tennessee basketball games last year. I'm not even gonna lie.
Right.
So
hey, so look, Reed
my
Shepherd.
boy Jared. You see, my boy Jared McCain though got drafted.
Where at?
Everybody can say what they want about him painting his nails and everything. You watch. he gonna go over there to the 76ers with Joel Embiid and ball out.
Yeah, I like him alongside Maxey coming off the bench, starting off his career. That's a nice fit.
I like it.
That's a nice fit. I like this third overall pick, bro. Nobody's really talking about that, but Reed Shepherd out of Kentucky.
Yeah, he's very solid. Very, very good.
Best shooter in the draft.
Kentucky, man, I don't know, bro. I don't know. We're gonna see. We're gonna see because is that the Rockets? He went to the Rockets.
Yeah, the Rockets got some stuff cooking, man.
Yeah, did you hear that they're kind of flirting, hanging a Sengun out there for Kevin Durant?
Yeah, they're trying to get Durant back, and you know what they did?
What's that?
They had all of the Nets picks, and they swapped those picks out with the Nets for the Suns picks.
Okay.
So they're basically trying to bait them into saying, "Hey, just give us
back Kevin Durant, we'll give you your picks back,
and we'll give you your picks back because those picks
y'all got from the Nets." Okay.
Yeah.
Smooth operating. I love it. That's the Rockets. That's them doing their thing, man. Ime Udoka, just saying.
Well, the problem with that is though the Suns already came out and said right after they got swept by the Timberwolves that they think that that Durant and Booker they're close enough. They think they're closer to a title than what people think they are. And this was right after they got swept, B.
That sounds terrible. They're not.
Terrible. That's what I said. So
you need
I
don't
know if they're going to move KD.
They need to move him. They need to move him. They need to get the draft picks back, and you build around Booker for the future. KD is getting old and getting brittle, man. I'm telling you, you sell that stock while it's high. Do not wait for that stock. The stock ain't getting any higher, Corey.
No, it's not.
Like it's not, my guy. Kevin Durant is like 35, almost 36, bro. He ain't about to be out here playing. Like, people don't play like what LeBron's doing. You don't see that from everybody. That does not happen.
Right.
So that's the thing. A lot of people have gotten confused on what the timeline is for NBA NBA players' lifespans. because LeBron James is defying all odds right now, but not everybody is a LeBron James. I just want to
No.
make that. I just want to
Yeah.
make that clear.
Yeah, no, 100%. Not everybody's doing that. I mean, look, Al Horford just had his 18th season, I believe, and we're already talking about him hanging it up possibly after this next year. So, I mean, even to make it to year 18 or 19 in the NBA is a special feat.
I hate that this guy got drafted by the Portland Trailblazers. What a talent to go to waste.
I pulled this up for a reason because I really, really, really like this pick, B Hill.
I do too.
And so, what do you do with what's his face? God, I'm drawing a blank. The center there right now, who was just with Phoenix.
Oh, Jokic?
No, he.
Oh,
they
it was.
swapped him.
DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah, what do you do with DeAndre Ayton now?
You're running two big man system, man.
Okay.
The league's going back to bigs. It is. The league has shifted. Nikola Jokic, Joel Embiid, those type of players have shifted the league, Corey. That's where it's at, man. We're going back to those days of like you got to have size to be able to win. The Golden State Warriors made it cute and pretty to play with those little small lineups and everything, but that's done, man. Like the league's getting big, and not only getting big, Corey, but these guys are 7'2", 7'3" out here shooting threes, handling the ball, my guy. Like that's nuts.
Right.
Dude, the NBA nowadays is crazy, bro.
Yeah.
It's going to a whole different level. So I like this pick. I do. The only problem is though, is like the Portland Trailblazers, man, they're just in total rebuild. Basically, is where they're at right now. They need more shooting. So like from this pick standpoint, from who is available for you to pick him when you needed shooting, I don't know, man. And you have a DeAndre Ayton. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why I said, man, what a great talent to go to freaking Portland and get wasted.
Yep.
Sorry to say it, but that's just what's going to happen. It sucks. It really does.
It's tough, man.
It really does. Hey, man.
I see what they're trying to do, but is it really going to work? Here's another one for you, Zach Edey.
Oh, okay. So Zach Edey wasn't there. He got picked. Dang it, the freaking Memphis Grizzlies.
Yeah.
I have. So, okay. So you get to put what's his name at the 4 now?
Jaren Jackson.
That's nasty.
Yeah, you put him at the 4. You still got Marcus. You got Ja Morant, Desmond Bane.
Yikes.
It's going to be a scary defense.
They still got Brandon Clark. Yeah, no, the Memphis Grizzlies are going to be a problem next year. Top 5 team in the West for sure.
Yeah, I think they bounce back hard. Yeah.
Top 5. Yeah, assuming that Ja Morant stays healthy.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And even if they bring Zach Edey off the bench this year, because he might not start right off the bat. I don't know. But we're going to see, man. Yeah. Hey, my Lakers got a first-round draft pick, though, so I'm kind of happy tonight.
And a good one, too, from all accounts. I mean, the dude put up 40 and 37 against 2 of the 37 against Purdue. That was a defensive team.
Man, like I said, man, I'm going to have to go back and I'm going to have to watch the tape, take a look. I'm going to have to look at him, and then I'll give you my opinion.
Okay.
I'm not there yet. I hadn't watched enough Tennessee games to, even say one way or another, so couldn't tell you. All right, man. You good on that? Let's talk a little college football, and then we'll go ahead and win this thing off.
Okay.
Oklahoma Sooners, man. My Sooners, we are going into man's country. It's go ahead, get the schedule pulled up here real quick, Corey.
I'm about to right now.
I want to give a little quick analysis of this.
I'm working on it right now.
I'm excited, by the way. Very excited. July 1st, they're actually having a party at the Palace to welcome us to the SEC. So I'm going to go up there at that night and you know what I mean, go check out the festivities and everything.
What's the Palace? What is that?
The Palace is the stadium. Gaylord Memorial Family
Oh,
Stadium.
is that what?
Hey, look here, bud. Don't you be laughing. Don't be laughing.
Y'all seriously call it that?
It's the Palace on the Prairie.
Ah, I did not know that, man.
Yeah, no, it's the Palace on the Prairie. That's what it is.
Okay. You learn something new every day.
Don't.
All right, here we
Bro,
go.
don't you ever laugh at that again, though. Don't you do it. Don't you do it.
I
All
was
right,
like,
man.
what? All right, here we go.
So kind of breaking down this schedule, I'm going to give my live schedule prediction. Okay? Week 1, Temple. So we appreciate y'all coming out. Friday night. It's a Friday night game, 6 p.m. on ESPN.
Mm-hmm.
Sooners gonna come out victorious. Looking pretty. We're gonna have an SEC patch on our chest. Everything else, we're gonna look good. Okay.
You'll have the emblem on the field. That should be a big statement, right?
It's gonna be a big game. Big game, number 1. Okay, 1-0, right? Next week, we got Houston at home again. That's a dub, man. We're not gonna let Houston pull up into our house and beat us. No, we're gonna beat Houston. Okay, 2-0. Tulane, they lost their quarterback. Tulane is not the same Tulane team. Their coach left them. He went over there, I believe, to Washington, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
They're gone. Okay, we're gonna beat Tulane, 3-0. This next game, Corey, this is one right here. You got to have it circled. It needs to be circled because Tennessee, they have a very, very good defense. Their defensive line is very good. They have good players. They're in the SEC. Not only to mention, Corey, OU comes out, they win this game. You want to talk about the momentum that OU can get coming into the SEC to start 1-0 in conference play, and you just beat Tennessee, who is expected to be a college football playoff contender. Tennessee is supposed to be a good football team. You got Josh Heupel, the quarterback that won the last national title at OU, coaching at Tennessee. He's returning to OU to come. I mean, this is a big game, Corey.
It's huge.
I'm hoping and praying that this can be a top 25 matchup and that we can have this as a night game. That would be absolutely awesome. I would love that. I got a dub here for my Sooners, man. I think we're going to beat Tennessee. I just think we're a better football team than Tennessee, and we're going to prove that.
Okay.
At Auburn, this is the first road test that we have, right? Going into Jordan-Hare Stadium over there, the Auburn Tigers, I've heard they get a little feisty. Things get a little crazy. The problem is Auburn just doesn't have that good of a football team. They're literally going to be trotting out the same quarterback they had last year. They went, I think, 6-6 last year, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
We're going to beat Auburn, okay? Auburn is not going to beat us. It's going to be a cool little game there to start off. We're going to pull away. We're going to handle our business. Depth's going to show. We're a better football team. We've recruited better than it. We're a better football team than Auburn. We're going to beat Auburn. Okay. So 5-0, Corey. 5-0 going into Red River. Here it is. This is another game that's always, as an Oklahoma Sooner fan, it's always circled on my playboard, Corey.
Gotta be. It's the biggest game of the year.
It's going to be another battle. I'm not even going to lie. I'm not going to try to front and act like it's not. But we're gonna beat them Horns. Horns down. Horns down. Our defense is going to be better. Texas lost players on their defense. Hit, quote unquote, 2 of their big molly whoppers in the middle, and Byron Murphy and T'Vondre Sweat. They lost both those guys. They're not there no more. Now, granted, Texas recruits with the best of them as well, so they do have players. Don't get me wrong. I'm not a believer in Quinn Ewers, man. I'm not. He's shown you what he is. He's not good. Okay? Quinn Ewers is just overhyped by the media. He's not good. I really hope that we get to see Arch Manning at this game. That's really who I want to see.
That's who you want, right? You want him in there.
I want him so bad.
Right.
Come on, bud. Come on. It's just what it is, man. The blood's like that in this game. We're gonna beat them. 6-0, Corey.
Okay. 6-0. Now time out. You guys were 6-0 last year. Coming off the Texas game, and then things got weird, right? So the back half of the schedule, I'm real interested to see, number one, if y'all do get to 6-0, how do you handle it? because right after this, I think this is where y'all schedule gets kind of crazy.
We're gonna
Go ahead.
be and to think, Corey, if we're 6-0 and we just beat Texas, Corey, we're a top 5 football team.
Yeah, that was the case last year. Y'all went up to number 6. I mean, y'all were top 6
Okay,
football team. Yeah.
we're gonna be a top 5 football team if we beat Texas.
Okay.
Okay, so that's what's gonna happen there. And then guess what, buddy? We're gonna come back and we're gonna beat South Carolina. Okay.
I can see that.
Okay, 7-0. This next week, though, Ole Miss. I got a story for some people out there. Ole Miss has a pretty dang good football team this year. Lane Kiffin is a hell of a football coach. Can't deny that. It's going to be a battle. I mean, it could go either way, but man, I've got to tip my hat right now to Ole Miss. I think Ole Miss wins this football game. I really do. That home crowd that they're going to have too. I think this is going to be a top 10, potential top 5 matchup. I think Ole Miss is going to be undefeated at this. I think both OU and Ole Miss will be undefeated coming into this game. That's my prediction. Going down this next game though, Corey, Maine, that's kind of like a little breather game. You can call that damn near. You can call that damn near a bye week. We're going to be playing Maine at home.
It's a bye week.
We're going to blow Maine out. No problem there. So we're sitting there 7-1, Corey, and we go on this last little 3 stretch. I mean, all 3 of these teams were top 15 football teams last year, and they all 3 are pretty dang good football teams. Now, LSU, to me, is not going to be at the same level that LSU was last year because losing a Jaden Daniels is going to affect your football team. It's a quarterback position. You're going to have to break a new one in. I don't care. That's going to be the end of the season too. So, like, whenever you're getting into those November games, Corey, you know as well as I do, that's your football team at that point.
Yeah.
Like that's winning time. That's nut cutting time. You better just you better be ready to just put your mouthpiece in and go out there and play. You're going to have some injuries. You might be a little banged up here and there, but like this November, that's whenever you start winning championships. And Corey, if we can go into November 7-1, I'm good with that, bro. I'm not upset because I think that we go on the road. I think we beat Missouri because that's just like old times. Missouri, there's been a lot of Missouri fans too that like to chirp out there that's been talking a little bit because they got our offensive linemen and all this and that, blah, blah, blah. We're going to whoop the living tar out of Missouri. I'm going to tell you that right now. We're going to tell Missouri who daddy is. We always have been. Then we come back home. We got Alabama. Corey, I like my team's chances against Alabama, Corey. I do.
You guys are at home, so that plays into your favor. To me, that's a pick 'em.
If Nick Saban was on that sideline for Alabama, I'd probably go Bama. I ain't gonna lie to you. And the new coach that they got now, he's a hell of a football coach too. You see what I'm saying? So I'm not knocking. But Corey, give me my Sooners in that football game, and then I think that we go on the road and lose at LSU. Or we lose against Alabama and beat LSU, but we're not going to lose back-to-back to end the season.
I think
that's my prediction. That's where I'm at there.
Yeah, 10-2, 6-2 in the SEC in your first year. That's quite that would be quite the feat.
With this schedule?
Yeah, with this schedule, yeah. I mean, you got to look at the guys. You know what I love about SEC too that you're not going to find in any other league is just the coach, the head coaching. I mean, you're gonna have to coach against. You said it earlier. God, what's his name for Tennessee?
Josh Heupel.
You got to have to coach against Josh Heupel, Auburn, Hugh Freeze, Steve Sarkisian, Shane Beamer, Lane Kiffin.
And that's crazy. Drinkowitz, whatever the hell his name is over there in Missouri.
Kalen DeBoer, who was just at Washington, and then Kelly at LSU.
See, here's the thing. I think Brian Kelly is the weakest name you said on the whole list. I'm not a believer. I'm not a believer in Brian Kelly. I'm just not, man.
He took Notre Dame to the national championship game, about 3 or 4 CFP appearances. I mean, look, you can say what you want. I think that's one of the better names on the list.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see. Name me a coach that can beat BV in a fight. I don't know, man. BV be ready, bro. Brent
I
Venables, man, he's a problem. He will
Kalen
be a problem.
DeBoer, maybe.
Nah. Not Lane Kiffin ain't beating him.
Josh
Steve
Heupel.
Star,
Josh Heupel looks like he's about it. Like, you know what I mean?
Josh Heupel might be about it,
He a
might
little
be, but
chubby
I don't
now.
know. Bro, that man Venables was a linebacker in college, bro, and he's still out there, like, gets up. I don't know, bro. Brent Venables has got some moxie to him. We're going to see, man. So 10-2, Corey. 10-2.
I want to see
That's
what
where
the
I'm at, man.
Shorthorn schedule looks
I
like before we get
love
out of
this.
here.
Weak. It's weak. It's absolutely weak. It's piss poor. Look at that. It's just
Michigan.
weak.
They got to go at Michigan. That'll be on
That
Fox.
ain't that. That's nothing. Nothing, because Michigan's not what they were last year. They lost so
Mississippi
much.
State. They get Mississippi State at home. They get you
Weak.
guys. Georgia. That ain't weak.
That's not weak. I'll give you that. They got to play Georgia. I'll give them that one.
They get Georgia at home.
But the
Then
rest
you
of
get
that schedule's weak.
Vanderbilt.
Like the rest of that
Florida.
schedule sucks.
Really don't know what Florida's going to be. We really don't know what Arkansas is going to be. Kentucky.
I can tell
They've
you
been
what
good
Arkansas is going to
lately.
be, man. What's Arkansas ever been? What do they do? They don't do much.
They definitely got the weaker schedule out of you guys. You and
Absolutely. I would love to have this schedule. OU's winning every game, in my opinion, but against Georgia on that schedule.
now they did get the biggest I mean, look, y'all have Alabama, they got Georgia, so that's a split there. And
we got LSU too. Like, come on, bro.
yeah.
They literally got all the teams that were at the bottom half of the SEC last year. We didn't get nobody in the bottom half, my guy.
We'll see.
Everybody was up there.
Yeah, we got to see if Florida is Florida again, and A&M. That's always a wild card. I mean, that's a rivalry game for them. They hadn't played that game in forever either, so you know that one's gonna be pumped up.
I mean, here's the thing: Texas is going to be undefeated when they come and play us, but it's going to suck to be a Shorthorn fan whenever you lose to us and then you get smoked by Georgia the next week. It's just going to be tough, and I'm just going to love it. I'm just going to love it. I'm just going to absolutely love it, and I can't wait till it happens.
If Texas messes around and beats you guys and then beats Georgia the next weekend,
oh yeah, that would be absolutely nuts. Pandemonium.
They'd be the number one team in the country. You would think.
Absolutely, 100%. Now I would absolutely hate it. Don't say that again. Like, don't even mention that. It's terrible. It's a terrible thing to think of, Corey.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Man,
I'm just thinking out loud.
Don't do that. Think in your head. All right, no, don't say that again, man. That sounded terrible. Beat us and then turn around and beat Georgia, man. I got buddies that are Texas fans, and that would be absolutely terrible.
You know how obnoxious those guys would be if they won. If they pulled that off, OU and Georgia back-to-back weeks, and you beat Michigan earlier in the year, the defending national champions.
They're on the track to a natty.
I don't think that's going to happen, though. I really think they beat Michigan. They never beat you guys when it really matters. I think the first year in the SEC, y'all will beat them again.
It's going to matter.
I think they lose that Georgia game. But
they getting all the love. They getting all the hype, and I absolutely love it. I want nothing more than that. Go ahead, keep hyping up them Shorthorns. They will let you down. They will let you down. Can I ask Corey, will his team finally win the Big 12 since Big Bro is gone? I think so.
I think so too. Will. I think we got a legit shot. Got to get through Utah. Got to get through Kansas. Those are your two other big favorites. But the whole league is wide open, man. Iowa State's going to be a player. Kansas State's going to be a player. It's a lot of parity.
That's a fun little league, man. That really is. Yeah. I mean, hell, you win that, you're getting into playoffs. So at the end of the day, that's all that matters.
Exactly.
Get in the playoff and give yourself a chance to win a national championship. Because that's what we all wake up in the morning and do this for.
Exactly. We do have the best O-line coming back in the conference. Everybody's coming back. Ollie's coming back. The whole damn near the whole offense is coming back. So we should be in a good spot.
It's gonna be good times, man. As long as y'all don't trick some shit off and lose like Central Michigan.
What do you want me to say? What am I supposed to say to that, Steven?
No, he's not gonna deny that. He knows what it is. He
What
knows
am
what
I gonna
time it is.
say, man? I don't
Yeah,
have a
he
leg to
knows.
stand on that one.
Yeah, he knows. But hey, here's the thing though, Steven. This man actually strapped it up and played though. So I can't. I tend to go with that a little bit. You know what I mean? So I can't really
Yeah.
talk too much trash to him, but he knows that they are, little bro. It's just what it is. It's no
It sucks
disrespect.
too. It
It's just.
sucks.
But hey, here's the thing. You ain't gonna worry about us no more, though, man. So big bro's done picking
Yeah.
on you. You guys have graduated to the next stage in y'all's lives. Y'all don't have to deal with us no more. But I
I'm
think that
so happy about it too.
that's gonna hurt y'all more than it's gonna help you though, because man, Bedlam brought a lot of money to you guys whenever we pulled up into town, my brother. We
Yeah.
brought a lot of money.
We'll be all right. We built the brand up enough to
Them were
where
your
we're good.
big. Those were your big primetime games, though, Corey.
We had a life outside of y'all. You do know that, right? We
I
used to
mean,
play
I know.
Texas every year
I
on
know.
national TV. We play.
I know.
There's other national games. You know what I mean? We'll be all right. Let's just put it like that.
I feel it. I
You
feel it. I
guys
ain't mad
enjoy
at you.
the SEC. We'll enjoy the Big 12.
Oh, we will. We will. We will. It's good times over here, bro. It's about to pop off.
Do not mess around and lose more than 4 games. I'm just telling you.
No.
Don't do that.
No. I absolutely love it, Steven. I absolutely love it. I absolutely love it. I love it and I love it. Oh my gosh, I love it. Yes, thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. We are out of that pity ass conference. They were just the Big 12 was being petty, man.
Oh yeah, they
That's
were.
what it was.
Yeah, y'all up and left in the middle of the night. Y'all gonna send a press release talking
Man,
about
we
y'all
didn't
leaving.
up and leave in the middle of the night. We gave y'all plenty
Yeah.
of time to know that we was gonna be bouncing up out this thing. It was either gonna be 2024, which is where we're at, or it was gonna be 2025. You guys take your damn pick.
You're going to all of the SEC games at home, right? You're going to Tennessee, South Carolina, Alabama.
Like going to the game?
Yeah.
Man, I ain't balling like that yet, man. I ain't balling like you see what them tickets is hitting for, my guy? Woo! Woo! They up there, brother.
Yeah.
Shoo. No, I ain't going to all them games. I'm gonna go to a few of them. I ain't going to all of them.
Hey, before we leave, keep talking. I'm gonna pull up NCAA football. You know the game's coming out here in a few weeks.
Yeah.
For the first time in like 10, 11 years. They dropped their top 10 best crowd environments for the game. So I'm gonna pull that up.
Number 8 was Oklahoma.
Yeah, we can talk. Yeah, we can talk about the list.
They know what it is. They know what time it is. Sure. And you also seen that there was no Shorthorns on that list. That weak ass stadium they got. I've been telling them it's weak. Yeah, let's pull this up here. I'd love to take a look at this real quick, and then we'll hop off this thing.
All right, here we go.
Oh, hey, hang on. Stephen G, holla at your boy, my man.
Uh-oh.
You already know us on the Twitter. Hop in the DMs, bro. If you got a ticket, holla. Shit. We can pull up. I'll buy the beer, Steven. I got drinks on me, my guy. Drinks is on me. NCAA 25 took a L. No horns down. Brandon, can you give me one? Give you a horns down? Is that what you want? No horns down? You want one of them? That's what we do. Kyle Field being number 1, man,
is crazy to me, bro. And I played at I played at that stadium twice. I know it's been renovated in the past couple of years. It was loud when I played there, but it's not the toughest. I'm just gonna be honest.
4th row seating, by the way. Man, Steven, listen here, man. If you're telling me about all this and then I don't get no tickets, man, I'm gonna be upset, bro. Are you charging your brother for this stuff, or are you just being a man and just handing them to me, my guy? What we doing? What we doing? Don't be talking about this, man. You're teasing your boy right now.
Yeah.
If it's like that, man, I'm telling you, hit us on Twitter. Get me.
Hey, talk to Stephen G for like 30 seconds. I'm getting some more water.
Go for it. Do your thing. LSU at night is number 1 by far. I have to say that, Steven. I agree with you, my guy. Okay. Hey man, well you already know you already know me on the X, man. I believe you're a follower of the show on there, man. Just hit me up in the DM, Steven. We'll be I'll be ready. I would absolutely love to go to that Bama game, man, but them tickets are whew, they're out there.
All right. So we agree, Kyle Field, and I would say the same thing about Alabama. B.
My
I
God.
don't think
Hey,
Alabama's all that great of a crowd advantage either.
what do you mean? What do you mean? Oh, their stadium? Bryant
Yeah.
Denny? No, that's a hell of a stadium, man. I would actually put them above Kyle Field, in my opinion.
I've seen
But
teams go in
but
there
but
and
but
win.
but LSU to me at night, Death Valley, there's nothing.
Yeah, that'd probably
There's
be
just
number
nothing.
one.
And then I got to have the Swamp a little bit higher on there too, man. They disrespected the Swamp in Florida like it's just nothing. But that's just them not winning anymore, man. That's what it's done.
Yeah.
You see what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
oh, Wisconsin Stadium is not better than ours, though. I'm sorry. Beaver
I don't
Stadium
think
at
so
Penn
either.
State, I would have to give it to them. And
Yeah.
Ohio State, I'm good with everything. But Wisconsin above us, I disagree. I'm sorry.
I think y'all are
disagree with
probably a
that.
better atmosphere than Georgia too.
That's pushing it. It's pushing it. It's pushing it. It's right there, bro. We're right there. I'm just
Florida
saying.
State back
I'm
in the
not,
day, the
bro.
Doak Campbell back in the day.
I remember that year that we played them Jokers and they had I can't remember the quarterback. We had Landry Jones and like Kenny Stills and them boys, and we pulled up in there and we was the number one team, and we beat Florida State like on the road. That was a big game. I was like 19 years old that year. It was crazy.
I
But
forgot
anyways,
about that game. I didn't even know y'all ever went
you
there.
remember what I'm talking about? Yo, see, they got Ben Hill Griffin Stadium down there at the bottom at 10. So, see, I think the Swamp is a little bit underrated, man. That's definitely a tough place to go play. But something that jumps out to me on this, Corey.
Mm-hmm.
Look at all them SEC teams in the top 10, my guy.
Yeah, bro. 1, 2, 3, 4,
5
5
in the top 10.
6 in the top
6
10.
in the top 10. That's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Y'all definitely made it to the big leagues, man. Y'all should have been there probably the whole time. But
yeah, I mean, now Tex, I mean, them Shorthorns, man, the only way that they got to go was because of us. Because it literally came down to, they told them, they said, if Oklahoma comes with you, you're good. Where is the Shorthorn Stadium? Keep going. Are they even in the top 25?
let's see. I like Auburn, Tennessee. That's 2 more. And South Carolina, that's 3. South Carolina, people sleep on South Carolina. That is a hard place to play, my guy.
Okay, there's 19. How weak is that?
They shouldn't even be up that far, bro. It's not that hard of a place to play.
But as big as it is, though, I mean,
I know it's a huge stadium, but it's just not. It's not a hard place to play football. I'm telling you that right now.
That's because them people down there in Austin are different. They're weird.
Utah got the number 18 spot.
Utah, huh? That's a tough one. I've seen that. Michigan State, Notre Dame being that low is kind of crazy to me too.
Yeah.
And then you got Boise State, Albertson Stadium. I didn't even know they still had Albertsons. Where the hell did the Albertsons go? Remember those? Those was grocery stores. Where the hell did the Albertsons go? I didn't even know they were still around, bro. I swear I thought they got bought out.
Man. That's hilarious.
All right. Well, what a way to end the show, man. What a way.
Yeah, man.
Well, man, this was a good one, bro. This was a good one. Guys, as always, y'all already know what time it is. Y'all know the drill. If you're not subscribed already, please subscribe to this channel. Help this thing grow. Tap that notification bell. Hop down there in those comments. We always love to hear from you guys. Good, bad, right, wrong, indifferent. We do not care. Hit us on that X. Put it on the Instagram, the TikTok. Share it anywhere you can share it. Corey, we got one last question. Did Corey enjoy the Bedlam loss in CJ Nixon? Corey doesn't keep up with recruiting like that, but CJ Nixon.
I saw it. It popped up on my TikTok For You page.
That was a big time recruit right there. Yeah. He chose the good guys. Hey, it really, Corey,
We never win those, Stephen G. We've never win those
And now,
battles, by the way.
and now you damn sure ain't gonna win them with us
Yeah.
in the SEC, man.
SEC,
That's
it's gonna
tough.
be harder.
That's
Yeah.
tough, bro. Like y'all
Yep.
lost out on all the top talent in Oklahoma for show because they want to play in the SEC. I'm
SEC,
sorry,
yeah.
that's how it
No.
goes.
Okay.
Because you play in the SEC, you go to the league. It's just how it works. If you
Yeah.
perform in that league, you go to the league.
Oh yeah, chances go up considerably. Yeah.
So no disrespect is what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is.
So, but they always take L's. So big bro, they already know what time it is. So, all right.
Bye,
Peace
guys.
out, guys. Y'all be easy, man.
The champs.
We in this thing right now.